Good morning, children. Welcome to the HUS IIT-NEET Foundation online classes. Yesterday we discussed about the conceptual questions and few questions in single correct answer type questions. Okay, in this session we are going to complete remaining questions of topic basic geometric ideas. Okay, yes. Let us start with first question. What is the first question? Dash number of diagonals can be drawn to hexagon. Yes, hexagon means what? Hexagon is a regular polygon which contains 6 sides. That means the number of sides are in a regular hexagon is what? 6. Let number of sides be, let number of sides of the polygon be n. Therefore, n is equal to 6. Then number of diagonals can be drawn in any polygon if it contains n sides is equal to n into n minus 3 by 2. This is the formula to find the number of diagonals to be drawn in a polygon containing n sides. Now here n is equal to 6, therefore the required answer is equal to 6 into 6 minus 3 by 2. That is equal to 6 into 6 minus 3 means 3 by 2. Here 2 ones are 2 3s are means 3 into 3, that is equal to 9. Therefore 9 diagonals can be drawn in the hexagon. Therefore which is the correct option? Option D is the correct answer. Okay. Yes. Let's go for next question. A regular polygon is dash and equiangular. Dash and dash comma dash and equiangular. Yes. Same distant comma distant and equiangular. Okay, therefore a regular polygon is dash and means equal side and equiangular actually, that means indirectly equidistant. Therefore option B is the correct answer. Next question. Opposite sides of a parallelogram are dash. A parallelogram, what is the definition of a parallelogram? A quadrilateral in which both pairs of opposite sides are parallel and equal is called a parallelogram. Therefore, according to definition of parallelogram, opposite sides of parallelogram are equal. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. Next, let us go for next question. A quadrilateral in which one pair of opposite sides are parallel is called. Options are given: trapezium, isosceles trapezium, rectangle and same quadrilateral. A quadrilateral in which one pair of opposite sides are parallel is called a trapezium. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. Okay, let's go for next question. A quadrilateral in which both pairs of opposite sides are parallel, equal and one of the right angle is called dash. It's a rectangle. According to definition of rectangle, we can write like this. A quadrilateral in which both pairs of opposites are parallel and equal and one of the angle is called rectangle. Therefore option C is the correct answer. Okay, let us go for next question. A quadrilateral in which one pair of opposite sides are parallel and non-parallel sides are equal is called isosceles trapezium. Okay, therefore option B is the correct one. Okay, a quadrilateral in which one pair of opposite sides is parallel and non-parallel sides are equal is called isosceles trapezium. We can draw a figure like this. Suppose now here AB is parallel to CD and AD and BC are non-parallel sides and these are equal in length. Suppose if it is x centimeters, BC also should be x centimeters. Now this is a example for isosceles trapezium. Okay, let us go for next question. Yes, a quadrilateral has options: 4 sides, 4 angles, 4 vertices and 2 diagonals. All the options are correct. Okay, every chord, if you take any chord that contains 4 sides, 4 angles, 4 vertices and 2 diagonals, therefore option A, B, C, D all are correct. Okay, let us go for next question. A man has made a concrete slab. He needs it to be rectangular. In what ways can he make sure that it is a rectangular? Yes. From the given options, by measuring each angle is 90 degrees. Next, by measuring lengths of the diagonals are equal. By making opposite sides are equal. Yes. That means what? By making opposites are parallel need not be compulsory. Why? Because if these 3 are done automatically, that will be done. Okay. Therefore, from the given options, which are the correct? By measuring each angle is 90 degrees, correct option. By measuring the lengths of the diagonals equal is correct option. By making opposite sides are equal is also correct answer. Therefore, A, B, C, D is the correct answer. Let's go for next question. Which of the following statements are true for a rectangle? All parallelograms are rectangles. No. Why? Because every rectangle is a parallelogram, but every parallelogram need not be a rectangle. Okay. Right. Option A is wrong. Its diagonals are perpendicular. Not sure. Only in rhombus and square diagonals are perpendicular each other, but not in rectangular. Yes. Option B also wrong. Its diagonals are bisect each other. Yes. In a rectangle, diagonals always bisect each other. Option C is the correct one. All rectangles are parallelograms. Yes, it is also correct. Why? Because first of all, basically rectangle is defined on the basis of a parallelogram. So every rectangle is a parallelogram. Right. From the given options, which are the true? Option C and option D are true. Therefore, answer is C, D. Okay, let us go for next question. A triangle can have, if you take any triangle, the sum of interior angles must be equal to 180 degrees. Okay, now, yes, before going to choose the correct answer, let us define again what is the acute angle, what is right angle and what is obtuse angle. Okay, the measure of angle which lies between 0 degrees and 90 degrees is called an acute angle. The measure of angle exactly equal 90 degrees is called right angle. The measure of angle which lies between 90 degrees and 180 degrees is called obtuse angle. Therefore, if you take any triangle, the triangle can have one right angle. Yes, there is possibility. That is compulsory. Okay, option A is correct. Two right angles, it's not possible. Why? Because if two right angles means each right angle measures 90 degrees, then if you take two right angles, 90 degrees plus 90 degrees, it becomes 180 degrees, then third angle will be 0. But it's not possible. Okay, therefore option B is wrong. One obtuse angle, yes, there is a possibility, one obtuse angle between 90 to 180. Three acute angles, yes, we can take three acute angles. Okay, by taking angles, suppose if option A is option is correct, then what is example? Just let us take one right angle 90 degrees, other one are 30 degrees and 60 degrees. Now this is right angle triangle, one angle is 90 degrees, remaining are 30, 60, totally 180 degrees. Two right angles is not possible, therefore option A is correct. If you take two right angles 90, 90, already here is 180, therefore third angle is 0 degrees. it's not possible to draw a triangle. Therefore, option B is wrong. One obtuse angle. Yes, let us take 100 degrees, remaining are 40 degrees, comma 40 degrees. Now, this is a obtuse angle triangle. Three acute angles like 60 degrees, 80 degrees, comma 40 degrees. This is acute angle triangle. Therefore, option A, C and D are correct. Okay, let us go for next question. Which of the angles represent acute angle? Yes. As we discussed in the previous question, acute angle, the measure of angle between 0 degrees and 90 degrees. Okay, then from the given options, and option A is correct answer, option B is also correct answer, option C is not correct answer, it shows the obtuse angle. Option D, it shows the right angle. Right angle means this is 90 degrees, this is more than 90 degrees. These two are represents the angles measured between 0 to 90 degrees. Means what? Option A and B, option B are acute angles. Okay, let's go for next question. Which of the following statements are correct? First option, a quadrilateral has 4 sides and 4 vertices. Yes, second definition of quadrilateral. First option is correct. Option B, a quadrilateral has 3 angles and 3 diagonals. This is wrong. Why? Because it contains 4 angles and 2 diagonals. Option B is wrong. Option C, a diagonal of a quadrilateral is a line segment that joins two opposite vertices of a quadrilateral. Yes, option C is correct. That is the definition of a diagonal. Diagonal can be considered as a line segment formed by joining any two vertices of a quadrilateral, any two opposite vertices of a quadrilateral. Right, option C is correct. Next, option 4, two sides of a quadrilateral which are not adjacent are opposite sides. Yes, if two sides are joined by any vertex, those two are called adjacent sides. Now, then option D is also correct. Two sides of a quadrilateral which are not adjacent are opposite sides. Yes, then finally what is the answer? Option A, option C and option D. Okay, right. Let us go for next question. Which of the following statements are true? A parallelogram, option A, a parallelogram in which two adjacent angles are equal is a rectangle. A parallelogram in which two adjacent angles are equal is rectangle means how can I say? Actually, if you take a parallelogram, adjacent angles are supplementary. Adjacent angles are supplementary means what? Sum of the adjacent angles must be equal to 180 degrees. Okay, that means, but these two are equal means what? Sum of two angles is equal to 180 degrees and each angle is equal means that must be 90 degrees. Okay, therefore, a parallelogram in which one of the angle is right angle is called a rectangle. So, option A is correct answer. Correct option, correct. Next, come to second option. A quadrilateral in which both pairs of opposite angles are equal is true parallelogram. Okay, a quadrilateral in which both pairs of opposite angles are equal is called parallelogram. Okay, actually, a quadrilateral in which both pairs of opposite sides and opposite sides and angles are equal is called a parallelogram. So, option B is not correct. Next, come to option C. In a parallelogram, the number of acute angles are 2 only. Yes, in a suppose if you take three acute angles, fourth angle can as the sum of the 4 interior angles is equal to 660 degrees. It's not possible to take exactly 2 acute angles, right? Then which is the correct answer? Option A is the correct answer. Right. Let us go for next one. Which of the following statement are false? In a trapezium, the diagonals bisect each other. Not sure. Okay, in a trapezium diagonals bisect each is the wrong answer. Next, in a rectangle diagonals intersect at right angles. This is also wrong. Only in rhombus and square we can say that diagonals intersect at right angles. The diagonals of a rhombus are equal. This is also wrong. That means yes. Then option none of the. For finally, option A and option B, all of the three are false. Therefore, answer is what? Option A, option B, option C is correct answer. Okay, let us go for next question. Yes, next question. Which of the following segments are true? First option, every parallelogram is a quadrilateral. Yes, it's a true. Why? Because parallelogram defined on the basis of a quadrilateral. So, every parallelogram is a true answer. Next, option B, every rectangle is a parallelogram. Yes. Even rectangle also can be defined on the basis of a parallelogram. So, every rectangle is a parallelogram is a true statement. Every rhombus is a parallelogram. Yes, rhombus also defined on the basis of a parallelogram. So, yes, that is also true statement. Every trapezium is a parallelogram. This is not true. Okay. Yes. Therefore, finally, what is the correct answer? Option A, option B and option C are correct. Okay. Let's go for next question. Thank you, children. Okay. Let us meet in the next session.